When you start or purchase your practice, you're going to have multiple advisors working with you, at least 5, and those are going to be both in the business and personally. Your CPA is going to be the most likely and strongest advisor to have as much information about your business and you personally than all of them. And it's imperative that you have a CPA that not only is going in that role, but also has a vision of understanding what your personal goals and needs are, even in your dental practice as a specialty from where you are now. And that's very hard to do, because when you typically find a CPA or an accountant at the very beginning, it's typically a compartmentalized, rushed process that you're having to get handed from one person to another because you're either trying to buy a practice, start a practice, and in reality, most individuals haven't thought out their vision or what they need all the way from the beginning when they go out and search for that advisor that will help them get there. As your advisors continue to grow, because you're going to have a banker, an insurance agent, an attorney, a broker, and then you're going to have specialties in each one of those. And over time, it's going to get complicated as to, when do I increase my personal disability insurance? And do I even have the right policy? And does that person talk to your banker or your attorney whenever they're making changes, and even your accountant? You're going to find that that the web of your advisors rarely have communication with one another, and nobody but yourself and hopefully your CPA, if they knew everything about you, would be the only people that would ever know everything about you and everything that you have and where you want to go. And the probability of that is very small, but extremely imperative for all of that to be aligned and to be looked at so that you're able to obtain your goals as you go along the process in your practice, which will change over the years as you get towards those goals. Most CPAs look in the past because it's a compliance-based system. They'll do the accounting, the taxes, but very rarely do they take the initiative to go and look and see what you need to do in the future and to know what your taxes are going to be like at the end of next year, not after my extension's coming up and we're already 3/4 of the way through the current year. It's that piece that makes the anxiety and stress level of the dentist go down each year when they have an item that they know is going to be a likely tax number. And it's that thinking, which is a small piece of what a dental CPA can do for you, but the mentality has to be 180 degrees around. I would not be in this business if I were here to just look at tax returns and do accounting. That is only the beginning of what a CPA can do for a dentist who also understands all the financial items and the metrics of a dental practice. It is there that we start, that we take our clients from this point to where they want to go, knowing their practice and everything that they have in their unique practice that it takes for them to get to their goals. And that is a multiple of what a traditional CPA will do, not by their qualifications, but only by the role in which they were looked at and hired for in the first place. We know we can get our clients to their financial goals if we have that information and can help them and coach them during their careers to where they want to go. But the issue is that you have to be in search for that role and for that CPA, and you have to find it, because very few times will it find you without you knowing it. So when you hire a CPA at the very beginning, they typically have a limited role because of a certain role they were hired to in which you found them for, such as, help me set up my entity. I need you to do my taxes for this year. I need you to get certain things set up. when the real questions need to be, what are your goals? What did you come in here for, and what do you want to accomplish? And how can we help you get there and measure that on a long-term basis with that information that we do for you that you just came here for? We see ourselves as here to get our clients to their goal, not to get them from the past to where we're at a current date, because anybody can do that. It's taking that and taking it to where you can actually take it from what you know and what you can help that client with. And that is what we are here for at Parkhurst Consulting.